Alright, so I just wanted to make a quick video on this because I think it's really cool, and I hope they make more in the future. And not only with original characters, but also the main cast of Seven Deadly Sins. That would be actually, or the commandments as well. They'd be actually really cool to have some fan art costumes in the game of, every single character, honestly. Because I think some people have a genuine, like, creativity to make costumes way better than the ones we currently have in the game. I think the ones that won are better than any costumes we have in the game of the particular characters that won. Honestly, I think the ones that like were submitted that got like first and second place are better than any costume that these specific characters that we got here, the catastrophes, have in the game already currently. But yeah, the winners of the contest are the Easton from Ebon. By the way, if you want to follow his Twitter, he posts like 7 Sins art all the time. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. He does commissions too if you want to contact him for that too. He made one for me a little while ago. He's a really good artist and he's been playing the game for a while, so he does a decent amount of art for it. His Easton one, which I'm actually really glad because his Easton looks amazing. They put like a 10 pixel image of it for some reason. I think this this one looks better, I think. Yeah. No, it's the same image. I don't know, they put like a 10 pixel image for it. But yeah, this Easton, like a goth girlfriend, big titty Easton girlfriend, really good. I'm really glad this won. That was one of my picks. So I didn't tell what were like my 3 picks that I wanted to win. And I'll say right now, this Easton was one of them. For me, that I wanted to win was this Easton, this Shin. This Shin was the art I wanted to win. First, because it's Shin. Second, because I have no Shin, no Shin costumes pretty much. I didn't buy Shin costumes when they first came out because I wasn't really like spending money on the game too much, and I I didn't buy it, and I regret it because they don't bring it back. I really wanted this costume to win, unfortunately it didn't. And then the other costume I wanted to win was the other Shin costume as well. I knew it wasn't gonna happen because this costume right here. I knew it wasn't gonna happen because only one Shin could win, and if I had to pick, I would have picked this one. But regardless, that costume looked really good too. And I mean, other than that, I actually would have liked the Lilia that didn't even qualify to win too. This Lilia right here. Oh, this is probably the best costume I've seen of any 7 Deadly Sins character or Grand Cross character or whatever. This looks amazing. Unfortunately, couldn't even participate for this last vote. But yeah, neither of the Shins won, which is unfortunate because I actually really wanted the costumes, but it's okay. The second place, or they're all first place technically, but the top 3, the second one is Lilia. She looks really good. It's like a dragon maid, kind of reminds me. It's not a maid, just because, but it reminds me of Dragon Maid. I don't know why. Doesn't it give us vibes? I think it's because the fluffy thing. It's actually Awakened Lilia, which kind of tells me that this costume probably will only work on Awakened Lilia. So I hope we get more Awakened Lilias in the future, because currently the Awakened Lilia we have isn't really used at all, really. So I hope that we get more Awakened Lilias so I can actually use this costume, because it's Easton. I can use this Easton costume. Like, there's Blue Easton for Guild Boss, Green Easton is pretty good, Red Easton is decent for Ungeared. So I can actually use this costume, but this one, I can't really. But I hope that, we get more Awakened Lilias in the future and we get the opportunity to use this costume. So again, and them mentioning it's Awakened Lilia actually makes me sad, because this Valencia costume also won, which Valencia costume looks like really good. But I would have really liked for this to be a Valenti Mark II costume. And unfortunately, since they have to make sure to say that this is like an Awakened Lilia costume, I'm almost positive that this costume will not work on Valenti Mark II. Which is of course the new Valenti that I adore. I really like the new Valenti. She's like a very good unit. And I wish that this costume would work on her, because it's a really good costume. Unfortunately, this will only work on the old Valenti, which currently has no good units. The green Valenti is very outdated, like no one uses her, and blue Valenti is only usable in Super Boss Ban, and even still, like, who cares? So, although these two costumes are really good, I don't have a place to use them. So I hope we get more Awakened Lilias in the future, and if the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross gods would allow me, please let me use this costume on Mark II Valency. Please, 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 please. Because if they do, I will only use this costume Mark II Valency. This is definitely the best costume for her. But yeah, these costumes should be given for free, so that's really good. I'm really excited about the goth big titty girlfriend Easton costume. And for last, before we end the video, one quick piece of trivia. This man won his sneak in the Grand Cross forums. This is in the official forums. This word. You wanna know what this word is? Hentai. What a god. Yeah. Good on you. He sneaked the Grand Cross forums to have the word hentai in it. And of course he has to be with Awakened Lilia right after. One hentai, Awakened Lilia. What a god.